Yo, YouTube. I'm back with another video for that ass. You know, we always hear the question of how is Oklahoma and Texas going to do when they get into the SEC? Well, the question I have is the SEC ready for OU and Texas? So we're going to get into the tier list, break this shit down. I'll see y'all in a minute. Let's go. Um, as you can see, we got 16 teams up here, man. And we just gonna get into it and talk about a couple of them. Let's start off with the cellar dweller. You know who it is, Vanderbilt. So let's get Vanderbilt. You already know. We're gonna put them in the what the fuck are y'all doing category. Because Vanderbilt's Vanderbilt. Hell of a school, academic wise. Football wise, not so much. But they try, so it is what it is. They ain't really they haven't really done anything or been good since James Franklin and Derek Mason was there. They both had it, they tried to get it going there, but not quite. But, hey, Vanderbilt is Vanderbilt. Let's get into the next team. Let's do how about Missouri? That sounds good. Missouri. I'm gonna put Missouri in the straight booty category. Missouri is a team that tried to go into the witness protection program when they left the Big 12. They was running from OU and Texas. Not so much Texas, but definitely running from OU from whooping that ass every year. Got over to the SEC and guess what? Actually came in the damn house and put it down. Went to two straight SEC championship games over there. But ultimately didn't win shit. But they went, they tried. So Missouri, I put y'all in the straight booty. So let's get into the next team. Let's do Kentucky. Kentucky, I would put them. Let's go with average. I think they're gonna take a little step back. I don't know a whole lot about Kentucky's roster. They're gonna play hard for Mark Stoops. I do know that much. They were 7-6 last year. And they always gonna, they gonna give they all every time they get on the field. Let's see. I just don't know if they'll ever be able to get enough talent all at the same time. They get pieces here and there, but I don't know if they'll ever be able to get enough talent at the same time to actually take it up to another level. So, but other than that, man, Kentucky, you know what you're going to get from them. They're going to be steady, but, ultimately they ain't winning no conference. So, all right. Let's grab let's grab Arkansas. Arkansas, they've been, I would say, right in here. But if they not careful, they going to find themselves down in the straight booty. But let's go ahead and leave them there for now. Sam Pittman, we already know, man. Big boss hog, man. He be putting it down. But ultimately, Arkansas 7-6 last year. It's a program that reminds me a lot of Oklahoma State. Every 2 to 3 years, they get enough seniors and enough, talent collected to where they can make a push. But ultimately, I don't think they're going to be able to ever get enough talent all at the same time either to actually challenge for a title or anything like that. I'm talking about a conference title. So, no, I don't see that happening either. So, let's go over here. Let's see. Let's get the lane train. Ole Miss. Ole Miss is one of those teams that, if they have a few breaks go their way, man, they could actually do a little bit of damage. Lane been stacking some talent, especially through the transfer portal. Um, and it don't seem like he's in no hurry to really leave there, from what I can tell. Um, you know, Ole Miss, 8-5 last year. Um, but they could, get knocked down a couple of spots on the totem pole when Oklahoma and Texas get there. I don't know if they'll be able to withstand those two other teams coming in and still hold the current place that they hold over there right now. But if they can get enough pieces on the defensive side of the ball, they could probably hang around and stay in that mid to upper tier. But if not, if they don't get enough pieces on defense, yeah, they gonna take a couple of steps back. you know. But I do like watching Ole Miss, and of course we got Jeff Levy who used to be there, so it's a lot of the same offense, little nuances here and there. But hey, I think Ole Miss fits, nicely right up in that area. All right, let's do Mississippi State. All right, Mississippi State. I'm gonna put y'all. I gotta put y'all. Damn, this one's tough. Let's go ahead and put them up here for now. Like I said, 9-4 last year. R.I.P. My man Mike Leach. He was our first offensive coordinator back when Bob came along here at OU. I think they've made 12 or 13 bowl games in a row. So they've been holding their own as right there in the middle. The problem is what direction is the team finna go? We don't know. Does that success continue, or what the deal is? I mean, I don't. We'll just have to see what Ole Miss is. I mean, what Mississippi State is gonna do. Um, yeah. I mean, it is, what it is. All right, let's go and get Auburn. Auburn, bro. I gotta tell you, I think Auburn is straight booty. I do. Um, what happened with Harson's? Um, what Auburn was 5-7 last year. Now they do have the original Gooch Licker himself, Hugh Freeze, coming on in this year, and he got things on a little exciting right now for the fan base, and I guess up there, I guess they happy to have him. Um, and now in the NIL era, hey, we know that he damn sure bought a whole recruiting class, back when he was with Ole Miss. So you already know Hugh Freeze, he ain't afraid to hand out that money. Um, we'll just have to see, what he could do a little damage, but ultimately they gonna have to get their ass, in the back of the line, and they gonna have to take several ass whoopings too, man. Yeah, for sure. So, Hugh, we'll see what it do, man. All right, let's go get South Carolina. Uh, shit. South Carolina 8-5 last year. We know that Shane Beamer, he got this shit, going along nicely too right now. My boy Spencer's over there spinning the rock for him. I don't know. He's in the same boat as a lot of these teams, man. Just can you get enough talent on the roster at the same time to do something? You know, all these teams, man. South Carolina, Kentucky, Mississippi State, even they can knock off any of the big boys on any given Saturday. The problem is that they'll turn around and follow it up with a terrible loss. So we'll have to see what Shane can do there. Um, you know, I don't think they can make it to the upper tier, of the conference. Y'all think? No. Fuck no. They can't. Yeah. No, they can't. So let's go get let's do Texas. Mm, mm, mm. You already know. I don't even want to get their ass this. Cause here's a team here. Texas. I just 8-5 last year. Man oh man. Man, you talk about a fine ass woman with no ass. That's Texas. That's who they are to me. You know what I mean? Just damn, look at them. They look so good, and then you see them play. It's like what the fuck is that? But anyway, they took advantage of my Sooners last year, so they riding high, thinking they did something. But we gonna find out what's really going on this year, though. Matter of fact, I think this is a big year, man, for Sark. He got to come on in, man. He got to win the conference, at least make the damn conference title game, man. I mean, y'all only been there once. Come on, man. And the way I see it, man, hell, if you can't win the Big 12, you can't win the SEC, bro. So, fuck no. Get y'all asses to the back of the line. Even though I'm going to leave y'all at average because y'all do have the talent, man. No doubt about that. Unlike the other teams in front of y'all, they do have the talent. Problem is I think it's development and shit. Part of that's been coaching as well. Offense going to be deadly, though. But we'll see what the defense do, man. We going to find out real quick when they play Alabama what they do. So, hey, let's see what that is. All right. You know what? Let's go. Let's do Texas's little brother. A&M. A&M. This is where y'all gonna be right here, no doubt. A&M is the OG NIL school, man. First school to jump just butt ass naked into the NIL pond. I think Jimbo, man, I don't think that dude's any good. I mean, shit, he got lucky when he was at Florida State to win the one that he got there with Jameis. I just don't see it, man. I don't know, man. I don't know how he gonna keep that shit together, especially if they out here losing to teams like Appalachian State or whoever the fuck they lost to last year. That's ridiculous. What they went 5-7 last year. I mean, come on, man. You know, but all that NIL shit that they done, it ain't paid off yet. Hopefully this year, all those freshmen, they done got older, and then now they can come on in and try to do something this year. Hell, he stole about 2 teams worth of defensive linemen out of the damn rankings there in recruiting. So we'll see what they end up doing. See if they can solve the quarterback problem. They seem to have some quarterback issues. Ain't really done much since Big Money Johnny Manziel was there, rubbing his fingers together. But now, man, if they don't they don't come out and do something this year, man, shit gonna get ugly, man, for real. All right, let's go. Let's do Florida. Florida. I'm gonna put y'all down here. I mean, until further notice, damn it. Shit. I don't give a fuck. Florida 6-7 last year. As Uncle Lou would say, I don't know if Sunbelt Billy is gonna be the answer, man. You know. I know it was his first year last year, just like it was for Brent Venables. But I don't know, man. I just don't see it's a different kind of confidence level when you start looking at Florida, man. They got some serious quarterback issues, man. I mean, for real. They brought my boy from Wisconsin over, but I remember when I was watching him in Wisconsin, it wasn't good, man. It wasn't good, and then now he gonna bring his talents over to the SEC. I don't know, man. It's only gonna get bigger and faster and stronger. So I don't know if he's gonna be. I don't know if he's gonna be the starter or not, man. So we'll see, man. But shit, they're gonna be waiting for DJ Lagway to hurry up and get there. I think then you'll see about 2 years after Lagway gets there, they might start doing something then. But right now, it's all bad in that quarterback position, man. Because even Anthony Richardson, man, I didn't think he was all that great either. Good athlete, great athlete. But as far as, quarterback, I didn't think he was that great. So we'll see. We'll see what it do, man. I think Kyle Trask was the last dude that they had that was, halfway decent throwing the rock. So we'll see what it do. But Billy, shit, man, you better come on in, man. You got to at least make a bowl. And right now, I think the win totals, they don't have you making a bowl. So I don't know what you're going to do, man. All right, let's go over here. Tennessee. Right here. Tennessee. I would say they're the second NIL team on this list. I'm me, I'm down with Josh Heupel, man. He's gonna always be a Sooner to me. But at the same time, I can't stand fucking Tennessee. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't, you know, I don't know. I mean, if he can land some high level defensive players, then I think Tennessee can really start getting up to that upper tier. We know that the offense they're gonna do what they do, man. It's kind of like OU. You can count on some offense every year. But if they can get it figured out on defense, man, and get some players in there, then yeah, it can go down, man, for real. All right, LSU. See, LSU. Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all here. LSU 10-4 last year. Brian Kelly, in my opinion, is the best coach they done had since Nick, since Saban was there. Better than Orgeron, better than Les Miles. He need to quit all that damn dancing with these recruits, though. He do, and leave that motherfucking accent wherever he found that shit. The question with LSU is, can they play on that elite level every year? We see it every other year, every 2 years, 3 years. They rolled through some of these years with some teams you just can't fuck with, man. They just they the team, and they always seem like they're a quarterback away too, man. So if they can ever get a little, a nucleus of quarterbacks that can be, productive, they gonna be a problem. But that's always been the case with LSU. So, I'm not shocked that they did what they did last year. We'll see what they do this year. They should be pretty good this year. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. All right, let's go on and get my boys. Oklahoma. Damn, come on. What the hell you doing? Get your ass up here. All right. Oklahoma. I already know we were 6-7 last year. And I know a lot of y'all took a lot of pleasure in us going 6-7 and getting our damn ass kicked. But I got some bad news for y'all, man. I'm telling you. I keep telling and I think it's already taking shape, but I'm telling you, when them boys figure out Brent Venables' defense and his system, yeah, somebody gonna suffer. And it was a straight debacle too last year, the whole season. But at the end of the day, OU is still, if I'm correct, still the winningest program since 2000. So, even though we shit all on ourselves last year and shit down our leg, hey, I think this year we gonna correct that and rectify that shit. But yeah, when you look at this though, all these years I kept hearing about, oh, well, if OU was over in the SEC, they'd be at the bottom tier. They gonna struggle, and then especially after the shit they threw out there last year, people really started believing that bullshit. But let me tell you something, bro. Vanderbilt, no sir. Missouri, we used to whoop their ass constantly. A&M ran to. Auburn ain't consistent enough. We beat their ass too in the bowl game, and we beat Florida's ass in the bowl game as well. But yeah, you talking about all these up and down teams, man. And then we already been on in Texas, so don't even get last year. Don't let that shit fool you. We won the conference 6 damn years in a row. So I don't want to hear shit about no Texas. They still ain't won one. But, still way the fuck back in 2009. South Carolina, no sir. Mississippi State, we don't even know what's going. Arkansas, no. Kentucky, no sir. That puts us right up in here. I would actually put us in front of Ole Miss. I would right now, as of today, put Tennessee probably in front of us and LSU probably in front of us as of today. But after this season, I'm sure that we'll be right back in front of their asses too. That only leaves these fools here, which we know has been the gold standard of college football. Old St. Nick. I mean, there ain't a whole lot to say about Alabama, because as long as he's there, they going to be Alabama. They going to pretty much get, whatever recruits he wants to get, and that's going to be that, So, but you can bank on them being at the top every year, That's just what it is. Georgia, same boat. They done came up 3 years ago, maybe even 4 years ago. I would have put Georgia down here with these guys. But I think Georgia, they on the cusp of trying to replace Alabama as the big dog, man. They is shit, especially if they three-peat. You sure can you can just go ahead and curtains, shit, that shit is over. Close the curtains. Yeah, Georgia, man, they in the same boat, man. Get whoever they want, pretty much. I don't see them slowing down much because, Stetson Bennett, came in there and did his thing. Well, we'll see, man. I mean, unless they have some unforeseen quarterback issues, and even if they have quarterback issues, man, we know the defense is going to be on point and strong enough to get them through most games. So we'll see what Georgia's, looking like. They got a easy ass schedule. Their schedule is shit damn near easier than Oklahoma's schedule, and Oklahoma's got an easy ass schedule. So we'll see what it do, but as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty much how I see it. Alabama and Georgia at top. And then in the middle, you got your Ole Miss, Tennessee, LSU, and Oklahoma. Any of those teams with a little bit of luck and a little, a couple of breaks here and there, they can find themselves in that next tier up. Average ass teams, these are teams other than Texas. Texas should have been up there with Oklahoma. But until they do something, then shit, I ain't putting their ass up there. So we'll see. But those four other teams in there, those are all teams that, from time to time they real good, but they just can't get enough, talent together to make a push. Then you got the next set, the straight booty teams. A&M, they got a hell of talent, man, on the defensive side and the offensive side, actually, man, when you think about it. If they can get some quarterback play and, frankly, shit, get rid of Jimbo, then they can max out their, potential. Until then, though, I think they gonna keep getting bent over. So, it is what it is. Florida's in the same boat, but they got another issue that ain't a lot of, well, I mean, maybe some people are talking about it, but I don't hear a lot about it. But if they don't hurry the hell up and get their shit together, Miami and Florida State about to start taking all the recruits out of that state, and they're going to find themselves in a bunch of trouble, man. And then Vandy's Vandy. So there you have it, man. And so in closing, I know that a lot of fans and a lot of media, I listen to those idiots too, man, all the time. They think, that OU's gonna come in Texas, and they gonna come in and struggle. Oh, this and that, this and that. But like I told you, outside of Alabama and Georgia and Tennessee and LSU, that's 4 teams. It's 16 of us, so it's 12 other teams, man. Well, 11. Line us up on a neutral field. I take OU every time. So, we ain't coming in this motherfucker way down here. We gonna come in right around there, and we gonna see what it do, man. I can't really speak for Texas, They got every advantage. They got the brand. They got the boosters. They got the NIL. They got everything. But for whatever reason, they over here losing to Kansas and just getting their ass kicked on a regular basis in the Big 12. So I can't say what they gonna do when they get over here to the SEC. We shall see. But hey, at the same time, going to the SEC could only help them. I don't think it's gonna hurt them much because they already getting their ass whooped. So it is what it is. Thank you for tuning in and listening to this bullshit. I'm sipping sooner, and I'm out this bitch. Peace.